Sup? It's Hallie. Welcome back to Our Hearts United. When we last left off, we were going to go save Natsuki, I guess, and Marie was getting jealous and whatever. I looked around if Natsuki's dad is home. Surprisingly, he isn't now. Hallie, remember, when you get in, try to convince Natsuki to go with you to the hospital. Got it. I went over to the door and knocked.
Hallie? What are you doing here?
Natsuki? Something's strange. All her injuries from yesterday are gone like they never existed at all. She hid those wounds. Don't get fooled. No ending text boxes. Anyway, Natsuki, can I... Before I can even finish, Natsuki holds my hand and practically drags me inside. Ah! Natsuki, why'd you pull me inside? I smell the same scent on her from last Saturday. Only this time it's stronger and easily recognizable. Is it that? Yes, it is. Natsuki, have you been... drinking?
Huh? Yeah. I've been... drinking.
Hallie, stay with the plan. Right. Come on. I hold on to Natsuki's hand.
Where are we going?
I'm taking you to the hospital.
Why?
Stop asking. Natsuki quickly recovers her hand from me.
Stop it, you big dummy. I'm not sick. I just drank a few shots.
Well, it's something important. Natsuki, please.
I need another shot.
Natsuki. Natsuki doesn't even listen. She starts walking up the stairs to her room. She's not listening. Don't worry, we still have Plan B ahead this time. Yeah, just follow her for now. I follow Natsuki behind. She occasionally stumbles while walking, making it safe to assume she's been drinking more than just a few shots. Of course, I had to hold on to her so she wouldn't fall over.
Thanks, Hallie.
We eventually arrive at her room. Natsuki's room is a complete mess. There are pieces of papers cluttered everywhere. However, I slowly realize these aren't just random pieces of papers. Back in her room again. Oh boy. You good, Redeemed? Yeah. I pick up one of the papers that made me realize what these were. I could see one of the main characters from Parfait Girls. No, Natsuki wouldn't have done this. She couldn't have ripped her own manga to shreds. I look over to Natsuki, who's seemingly trying to grab a bottle of wine from the corner of her bed.
Ugh. I got it!
She finally grabs the wine bottle and pours a drink in her glass. I go to her and try to grab it from her. Natsuki, I think that's enough wine for you.
Let go, Hallie. This is mine.
She tries to hold the wine bottle away from me. Dude, grab it. We continued fighting over on the bottle until she lets go of it and it rolls under the bed.
Why don't you want me to drink, Hallie? I need this.
Eh?
It's the only thing that makes me happy now. And I have never been this happy in my entire life.
What? The way she said those words sends chills down my spine. Natsuki hops onto her bed and lies down. I simply sigh. Get the bottle and get it away from her. I kneel down besides her bed and try to grab the wine bottle, which seems to have rolled into the bed. Where is it? Aha! Got it. Eh? I feel something else besides the bottle. I roll the bottle towards me and I grab it with the other hand and use the other to get what my hand felt. I pull it out and stand up. It's not liqueur. Is this? It's a bottle of ibuprofen tablets. Was she taking these while drinking? I open the container and there's nothing inside. I look at the prescription label. Yesterday. Drop that shit and go help her now! I dropped the wine and tablet bottle in utter panic and went over to Natsuki, who's lying on the bed. She stopped snoring. Don't just stand there, wake her up now! I touch her pulse. She's still alive, but she's cold, and her breathing is faint. I try to wake her up. Natsuki! Natsuki! I pull her up into a sitting position. She's not waking up! Hallie, plastic bag, now! Right! I quickly get the plastic bag inside my bag and open it. And before I even know it... Natsuki suddenly starts vomiting. I quickly put the plastic bag next to her as she vomits. The stench of her vomit, the stench of her vomit was enough to make me vomit as well, but the only thing in my mind was Natsuki being in this worse of a condition now. At least that got the deadly mixture of the alcohol and the tablets she took out of her body. After she vomits, I wrapped the plastic airtight and threw it away. She then looks straight at me, barely holding on to dear life now.
Hallie! Help me! I don't want to die!
She then falls back, lying on her bed. I quickly pull her back up into a sitting position. Natsuki, look at me. Listen, I won't let you die. Ambulance, now! We're right. I grab Natsuki's phone, which is lying over her cover first on the desk. When I pop it on, I could see the screen shattered. What happens to this? I try to press parts of the screen, but nothing seems to be working at all. Your phone, not hers. Come on, man. I drop Natsuki's phone and grab my own phone in my pocket. I, however, can't seem to find it. It's not even in my pocket anymore. What the absolute fuck? I don't have my phone with me. No shit, Sherlock is a proper name. I actually need to capitalize that one. You left it back home. I did not. Alright, redeemed, Hallie, you both shut the hell up now. We had a full-fledged plan, and you want us both shut up? I said shut up before I slap you again this time. Hallie, plan B now. Take her directly to the hospital, got it. I quickly hoist Natsuki and carry her on my back as I then head back downstairs. Not stopping for anything, I make my way to the door. However, before I could even reach to the knob and open it, I could hear what appears to be several people talking outside and the sound of a police car siren. One of the voices I could hear was Natsuki's father. Those? Police? What? Are you serious right now? I could then hear people walking towards the door. This isn't good. No shit it is, we gotta go out to the back now. Don't, ask the police to escort you to the hospital or anything. Not staying around for the alternative, I start making my way back further into Natsuki's house and head out through their backyard. I carefully make my way out from her house from behind, making sure to avoid getting seen. Rather than taking the main road back to my place, I take a different route this time. This is bullshit. I swear I had my phone with me before we left. We'll figure that out first after we get back safe. I see something ahead of me that makes me slightly pale. I can see police car siren lights in the next bend of the street. Shit. Quickly, I made my way towards a different bend, hoping to avoid the police. Who even called the police at Natsuki's place? Would her dad have done it? He wouldn't have done it. He doesn't have the nerve to call the police. Or at least until he's figured out he's on the wrong regarding with beating her up to a goddamn pulp. Words. What if... I turn towards a different bend, and to my surprise, I see someone unexpected.
Hallie.
Erica. I see Erica, what appears to be taking out trash and putting it in one of the bins.
What's going on?
She asks me that as she looks at Natsuki, who's clinging on to behind me.
Well, what are you doing with her?
I turn towards my back as I could hear another police car's siren about to arrive at this block. Shit, we don't have time for this. As I was about to leave, Erica grabs my hand.
Quickly inside now.
What?
Unless you fancy being sent to jail for kidnapping, then come in.
Erica lets go of my hand and heads back into what appears to be her house. I simply follow her in without hesitation. I close the door as I enter Erica's house. Erica then starts closing the curtains on the windows.
Put Natsuki down on the couch.
She tells me that as she then heads to her kitchen and does the same for the curtains there. I walk over to the couch and slowly put Natsuki down. I then walk over to the kitchen to talk with Erica. Before I could even talk with Erica, she grabs my hand and pulls me into the kitchen.
What were you thinking? Have you any idea what you just did?
Look, I had to do it. Her father was hurting her, and... Hallie, she's trying to stand up. I look towards the living room and see Natsuki trying to stand up, albeit shaking. We'll talk later. For now, can you please prepare something for her to eat, please?
Fine.
Erica goes to prepare a meal for Natsuki as I head over to accompany her and help her walk to the kitchen. Easy now. I help her sit down by the table as Erica comes back with some miso soup. Also, If someone has overdosed on something, please take them directly to a medical professional. Do not do whatever this is unless you really know what you're doing.
Here, it's miso soup. It should suffice for you, Natsuki. Oh, thank you, Hallie's friend. Just call me Erica, Natsuki.
She then starts eating the meal Erica prepared greedily, but slows down as she continues. Looking at her, I could feel a boiling rage fill up for her father. Why was she suffering like this? And how long was she even suffering? Very long, Hallie.
Thanks, Erica. It's been a really long time since I had something for supper.
Really long time. Jesus Christ. My heart is literally about to shatter into a million pieces just by that one line she just said. Even the look on Erica's face shows she agrees entirely. While she's eating, I stand up and head to the living room. Erica follows suite moments later.
I'm really sorry about Natsuki's head. Or Natsuki, Hallie.
God, this is font, man, I swear.
I didn't think she would have been suffering that badly.
I know. That's why I'm hoping to ask if she could stay here for a bit. I know I'm asking a lot from you, Erica, but please.
I know you're doing this for her, but you're not exactly considering to think of keeping her hidden for long, don't you?
No, I just need her safe and sound for the time being. At least until I can figure out what to do next.
Alright. But I can't make any promises if something else goes horribly wrong. You understand, right?
Yeah, I understand.
Alright then. I'll let her stay here for the time being. Probably need to let her borrow some of my clothes, too.
Huh? Why?
Well, have you smelled the stench of vomit coming from her?
Oh. Yeah, that.
Don't worry, I got some of my old clothes that'll fit her. Or fit with her.
Alright.
And it looks like she's about done eating in the kitchen. I'll go help her change. You take a breather here in the living room, yeah?
Okay. And Erica? Thanks. I really owe you one.
It's not really that big of a deal, Hallie. Friends help friends, right?
Yeah. Erica goes to the kitchen and helps Natsuki to the next room. I, on the other hand, sit down on the couch and rest after the whole ordeal of earlier. Finally. So, who was that fourth voice again that just spoke? Me? Silent, right? Yes, that's me. So you're Silent Hallie. Nice to finally meet you. We already met in a previous lifetime. Though you probably already knew that. Yeah, I still don't understand it. How were the police in the scene? We made sure to not get anyone's attention, yet somehow someone managed to call the police on us. It doesn't make sense. Who would even? Marie did it. What? Pardon? Before Silent could say his explanation, Erica and Natsuki walk out of the room together, the latter wearing a new getup. Oh, you're both done now.
Hallie, I'm sorry about not having much of a room to spare for both of you. You see, there's only my parents' room, my own, and a spare room with a single bed.
Oh, that's fine, Erica. I'll just stay here in the living room for now.
Alright, Hallie. Come on, Natsuki, I'll show you to your room. Alright, Erica. Good night, Hallie.
Good night, Natsuki. Good night to you too, Erica.
Good night, Hallie.
Both Natsuki and Erica head in the bedrooms as I lie down on the sofa. So, what exactly did you mean, Silent? Why do you think Marie did it? I don't think she's the one who did it. I know she's the one who did it. Why? Because this isn't the first time I saw her. Nor this would be the first time she'd screw us over. What? Hold on. She was in your world before? Yes, she was. Hence why the I saw her before deal. So that's why you somehow know her. She existed in your world. Not just that, she was literally a ghost to the others. A what? The others didn't know she exists and assumed whenever I was talking with her, I was talking to myself. So the others can't see her? No. How exactly did you know her? Or rather, how did you meet her exactly? On the same story as before. A memorable story, yet grim one. Credits? The credits music may contain copyright music. If you don't want it to be copyrighted, click the Skip Credits button to skip the end of credits and skip to the Epilogue immediately. Otherwise, click Continue. I don't care. I don't make any money off this in the first place. Meanwhile, somewhere else,
Things are starting to finally come into play here again now, is that cute? Once we're done here, we'll head on over back to Tango City. Of course, we will still need to finish our job there with Shido so we can find and kill the Spirit of Origin. What if? Oh,
Kurumi is cut short by someone walking behind her. She turns around to look at the approaching stranger.